Okay, Spirit, this is Masterpiece Tarot. I'm the Nerdy Healer, and I'm going to do a reading now for feminine, and just do a Celtic cross here, and then we'll clarify. All right, what are we working with, Spirit? High Priestess. Okay. First card out, High Priestess. This one wanted to pop out. Actually, it's three of them usually. And Two of Swords. Oops, that's the crossing card. Yeah, that one's going to cross right here. Conscious mind. Three of Cups. So a celebration. And the Ten of Swords in the unconscious. End of the cycle, a betrayal, loss. Oops. All right, recent past. Ten of Wands. Another card of burden. And the Seven of Pentacles. Growing something. And this is how feminine sees themselves. How others see feminine, the Star, somebody who's very healing, maybe healing herself. All of the cards here, other than the Seven of Pentacles, are feminine energies. They're female-bodied people. Hopes and fears, a Six of Pentacles. So that's that equal give and take. And outcome, Nine of Swords. This is pain. This is sleepless nights, up in the head. A Six of Cups. There's a soulmate maybe coming in. Past life connection, something comforting, and Temperance. There's that need for patience again. So right off the bat, what I'm getting is this is a feminine who is healing. This feminine is in the process of healing herself. She may be at a crossroads. There may be a decision to make, and the decision is one that she's really needing to. Might be like a big decision, a life path decision, and she might feel like she doesn't have all the answers. She can't see things clearly, so she's going deep within to try and get answers. The potential for a celebration is there. One path leads to this, you know, a celebration with soulmates. All good stuff. But in the unconscious, we have Ten of Swords, and so, you know, a lot of times when things are in our unconscious, it's because we have past life trauma. It can be like generational trauma. It can be something that's happened in this lifetime, a bad experience, a bad breakup, you know, a tough family situation, and all of that is playing into this, her, you know, as she's thinking about making this decision. Recent past is burden. She's had to move. She's been on the road. She's weighed down by something. And in the near future, finally we have a masculine energy here. He's nurturing something, growing something. These little, you know, seedlings. Now one has turned into a plant, and it's got a pretty nice root. And, you know, it's growing. It's growing. So that's core energy for feminine right now. Big decision. It could have to do with the Seven of Pentacles, or that could be some aspect of herself where she's just trying to grow something. And then here, the kind of the steps to the outcome. I think feminine is holding back. She's got her guard up. She's not sure she wants to accept that cup. Something's making her nervous about accepting the cup. She's not sure. Others maybe understand that she's healing. They might also see her as a healer or a star. Hopes and fears. I think there's a hope that this is going to be a healthy, balanced relationship, that there's going to be equal give and take, or this choice will lead to something balanced, something harmonious. And again, there's that fear. There's that fear. So whatever happened in the past is not so good. Not so good. But here's the ultimate comfort. Man's best friend. She's got somebody very loyal in her corner. This pup. This golden retriever. Sweet baby. Right? Which is very comforting. And then here we have Temperance. So this is the Earth Angel. This is being connected to the divine. This is patience. This is faith and trust. Healing, more healing. Is there anything we want to clarify here, Spirit? Is there anything? What can we know about this decision? What can we know about the High Priestess and this choice? What else can you tell us about this, and why is that energy? Why is that Two of Swords there? What's that obstruction about? Tell us more. We've got Page of Wands. Okay. Judgment. And the World. Well, this feminine is making a life path decision. Obviously, something's got to close out. And so she may be receiving her judgment, you know, if there are any other karmic cycles that need to close. And in this case, I think it might be related to this Page of Wands. So Wands, action, passion, and young, like immature energy. So there could be something in the past there where either she encountered that energy or she embodied that energy that is needing transforming, so that this cycle can close out and this new beginning can come in. So she's judging herself, but she's also being judged by the divine. And what else can we know about the celebration that she knows is right around the corner if she can make the right life path decision? I think right because, you know, we're always seeking, most of us are seeking elevation. And a celebration is a good thing. Well, Queen of Wands, so nice. A Four of Swords. and a Ten of Wands. Okay. Well, I said the right life path decision, but we've got a Ten of Wands here. And again, I'm thinking this relates to that if part of my question, the Ten of Wands, because it is a heavy burden to move ahead after whatever's happened in the past is requiring this time of healing. But I think what she can look forward to, this Queen of Wands in this reading, in this position, is an awesome card, because the Queen of Wands is the feminine energy of passion. So she's receiving passion. She's receiving ideas. She's allowing herself to receive the benefits of others' actions, and that's a real collaborative kind of an energy, like, and that is kind of reinforced by this card right here. So I think where maybe she's been on a solo journey for a long time, she has this to look forward to now, where there's going to be a sense of community, a sense of teamwork in areas of her life that she's passionate about. But there might be like an overlapping period where there's still some healing that has to happen as she steps onto this new path. Like, she might have to take it a little slow, because if you've carried the Ten of Wands for a long time, that's hard, and that wears you out, and so there's that need for rest. And let's clarify the Ten of Swords and the unconscious. What can we know about this? These wounds, these generational burdens. A Page of Cups. The Emperor. And a Page of Swords. You know what I'm getting here? In her past, this Emperor, there might have been an Emperor who didn't have her best interests. I mean, a Page of Cups is fine. Pages are pages, but they're young. They're super young. Like, they may have, like, finished their primary schooling, but they're really young. Like, they could be just starting out in the world. Like, they haven't even really gone out and done anything yet. They've got these ideas, and it might be that they're very impressionable and easily misguided. And sometimes an Emperor isn't the best energy. Like, sometimes an Emperor exerts too much control, especially if they're not tempered by a level-headed feminine like Empress, or even just a queen or a feminine or something. They can misuse and abuse their power. And I'm kind of getting the feeling that's maybe what happened to this feminine that I'm reading for. And it put her into a Ten of Swords. A lot of past experiences from maybe this certain time in her life, especially, where there were a lot of pages. And what can you tell us about the Ten of Wands? That's kind of similar. Heavy burden. What else here? We got a Four of Wands, a Queen of Pentacles, and a Four of Pentacles in the reverse. What are these burdens? She looks young. She looks too young to be getting married. Okay, that's like a child, a young woman. But the Four of Wands is more like about a marriage. Terrible to think that, but somebody could have been like married off as a child terrible to say it, but does that happen? Maybe, I don't know. You know? Queen of Pentacles, there could have been, you know, a mother figure who kind of knew. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. And the Four of Pentacles, having a hard time accepting, this is stability, but this is holding on. This is miserly. This is, yeah. I do think there's something like that, where she was put in a position that just was too heavy to handle. And so she's got to make an exit and find her own way. And that's what she's been doing, is slowly, because all these pentacles is slow movement. It's like mountains becoming mountains. Very slow. What can we know about the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit? Who is this person? What's happening in the near future? What is growing? What is growing? The Devil. Oh boy. These two wanted to come out. The Sun and the Nine of Wands. You know what's growing here? An awareness. Growing in awareness. The Sun illuminates everything, and that's a happy thing. It's painful when you find out the truth. It can be really painful, but it's always good. The truth is always better than not having the truth. And I think what's being illuminated is how burdensome this devil energy was. But once you know, you can start nurturing and taking care of what you do want to grow in your life that is going to be fruitful. So this kind of ties into the idea that was here, where more healing needed. Slow process. You don't just heal overnight, especially if something's been brutal. But the fact that the Sun is here is a really good sign. Okay, well, let's finish these up. Four of Cups, there it is again. Oh no, we had Four of Pentacles before. Spirit, we kind of know why she's holding back. And she understands that she is, but what else can we know? The Hanged Man, yeah, she's taking a little time, trying to look at things in a new way. There is a state of suspension. Six of Swords. Well, again, she understands that she's trying to move to calmer waters after a difficult time. And the Five of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, she's been left out in the cold before. You know, she's had to move away. She understands this. She's seeing it. And it hurts. And it's not totally integrated. But if she doesn't believe in her own healing powers, the community does. And they got her back because she has got that ability. You know, that is a gift from the divine to be a healer. What else about the Star here? The Five of Swords. Yeah, a lot of adversity around this whole thing. Ace of Swords. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah, the Star is walking away from all of this adversity to pursue her new start. The Star is walking away from the adversity to pursue her new start. And the community understands this. They may not like it, right? You know, but that is what's going on. But it's so that she can be a light, be of service in a better way, in a bigger way. You know, it's like when you've been through big adversity, everybody can benefit from the lessons. You just have to figure out how to share those in the right way. So that's what she's doing. And then what's this? Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, but this is a hope. Oh, Ten of Pentacles, yeah. That it'll be abundant for everybody. And there will be a new start in love. And an Eight of Pentacles, yeah. That this can be built. Yeah. Yeah. This is a generous feminine. All right. She, right there on the card, you can see that's a she. She is willing to keep building. And her hope is that it's going to reach this Ten of Pentacles and that she can offer this Ace of Cups to her community. And that it will be equal. That it won't just be this one-way track. That it's going to be a give and take. And that it's going to last for a long time. That infinity symbol. Like a legacy. Okay, last couple steps. Still so much pain. Nine of Swords. What can we know about this being up in the head? The Magician. Oh, so much magic. So much confusion to try to work through still. But she's getting it. There's the Empress. Okay. And the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you. Listen. She's in the Nine of Swords right here. This memory, it just doesn't go away easily, the pain of it all. But she is transmuting it. She's taking all this pain, this feeling like I'm done for, it's finished for me. You know, I couldn't have a single more sword, one more sword in me. I'm already done. What more do they want? She's taking that, you know, level of pain and transmuting it and becoming the Empress, because her gifts are equal to her suffering. And so she gets to be an Empress because she made it through a really tough spiritual battle. And the Six of Cups. That's my favorite card in this whole read, I swear. I think it is. Oh, this is so comforting. Look. Man's best friend, or feminine's best friend, right? That loyal companion. Loyal companion. Very comforting. And death. Yeah, because she knows there's a big ending in this whole cycle, so there can be a new beginning. And when you're going through the most and grieving like that, or a loyal companion such as a dog kind of brings you back down to earth. It makes you realize, you know, that in any moment of despair we can always feel grounded. We can connect with our animals and realize that everything is as exactly as God has intended for it to be. Everything is as it should be. A Knight of Pentacles, another one there. Knight of Pentacles is bringing in that pentacle. Like the Golden Retriever and the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Well, the Golden Retriever and the Knight of Pentacles for me are kind of connecting. I think of Golden Retrievers. I mean, it just describes literally what they do and what they look like, but I think there's also a symbolic meaning to a Golden Retriever, right? Some energy in this world that helps you to put your best foot forward and be rewarded by Spirit for doing that. And the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Karma turns. right? As the cycle closes out, death comes, but what doesn't serve falls off the wheel. And this feminine, if she's not already sitting on top of the wheel, she's going to be sitting on top of the wheel, because death has closed out a cycle. Knight of Pentacles is bringing in a gift, and she's got a loyal companion. And Temperance, last card. So that's feminine right now. I think that pretty well sums up what feminine is, you know, her mindset, where she's at in her life. She's got her wings, right? She's that earth angel. She's purified herself to an extent that, and with the help of the divine. And yeah, she's ready for this life path decision. She's ready. Oh, and she's going to be going. There's that chariot, or somebody's coming in towards her to build. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, why is there a 7 of Swords right there? Well, let's just say this, okay? We're going to say it this way. In any situation, you're never going to get away from that dark devil energy. You just aren't. And all of the life lessons that she has been through, it's going to allow her to discern when this 7 of Swords energy is afoot. And if it is afoot, she is going to understand that, and she's not going to have any problem getting in that chariot and moving, getting out of there, because she has come way too far on her journey to build with the wrong person, with somebody who does not truly have her best interests, who's still selfish, who's going to sneak and lie and cheat. She won't do it. She will not do it. She will not build with somebody like that. That person right there, if he's doing that, he's got to work on that before he, if that's who he is, can come in. And do we want to get any closing messages, Spirit? Let's see here. Let's get one of these. We'll get a twin flame card. I'm not sure how I feel about the idea of twin flames and soulmates, like labels. Not sure about labels. I'm sort of ambivalent about labels, but it's just energies. And some people do mirror each other a lot, and that can be very helpful to the healing process. So therefore, I'm okay with the concept of twin flames. We were brought together cosmically in an encounter marked by inexplicable synchronicities. And one more. One day, all the pieces will come together, and you will understand why we went through everything we did. Okay, bye for now.